Good morning. Hello, hello. I am at the store today. I am here. My car pulled in, so I'm here a little bit early. And I thought I usually keep a box of things to flip here. So I thought we would go ahead and get some painting done before we open. We open at 10 Central Time, and it is not even 9. So here I am. I haven't done like a long paint and chat for forever. I think since we first moved into our house. And those weren't necessarily live because I was in my basement, and our reception in the basement is horrendous. I am using Country Chic today, and I have a couple projects here. And what I'm going to do is start out, because I'm at the store, and we don't necessarily have like great for water. Our sink in back, I mean, it runs, but it's a little sink, so it's hard to get like a jar in there or whatever. So I'm gonna probably maybe go get a bottle of water, which is in the next room. And I've got 3 paint colors. So we're using Happy Hour, Bliss, and Jitterbug. And I think what I'm gonna do is start with the lightest color first and do some things in that, or do a thing or two in that, and then go to the next color and the next color. But first, we're gonna prep everything. I think everything's pretty much as clean as it's gonna get. I've got this set of napkin holders that I want to paint and distress back too. So I'm gonna put these, those cloche that I'm gonna do the base. And when I do that, I will probably throw a transfer on it, but I don't know if I have them here or not. So there's that. We'll see. So let's go ahead and get started by taking off the, ooh, is that the one I need? Of course not. We're gonna take off the hardware on this drawer here. This hopefully will fit. I don't know if I have my little one here. Oh, we're good. I'll just loosen it up a bit with this one. And so we are just got a storage unit, which is supposed to be helping take the clutter out of here, which is great and has been so far. We moved like the spring decor, and why is this not going in? We moved spring out there and Christmas. We do have a little bit yet until Christmas. So that's out in storage. And that's helped just having that out. So now I have my shipping packing room back, which if you watched my reels, shorts on any of our formats, you would have seen that. I've got my shipping room back, and I'm able to ship back there, which is great. That was a huge relief to be able to stand up and pack my boxes instead of sitting on the floor. I've been doing more and more flips again, which for a while there I got kind of away from it because of my health issues. So it's been really nice. It really mentally something I've needed to have that. So that's been great. Okay, so the hardware is off of this one. I think we're gonna do this one in, trying to figure out what colors to do what. So I'm gonna move this off to that. This is actually really nice on the inside. So I think I'm just gonna be painting the front of this, which is beautiful, and then the sides and back, and then maybe that top lip. And then on this, we'll probably paint everything but the bottom. It's an old sewing machine drawer. And then for the cloche, we're gonna just do the base, and then I've got some napkin rings. I've got the hiccups. Y'all, we went out for breakfast this morning before work. Normally, we just do a quick breakfast, get drinks for the day, and hubby drops me off. And today he's like, let's go have breakfast. So I'm feeling a little fuller than I normally am sitting here. So, and I'm in the need for a new chair for where we sit at the checkout. So if anybody has any recommendations, I would love it. It needs to be a little bit taller because this is more above counter height even, I think, my check. So just something on the taller side would be great. Would be great. All right. We also have Country Chic, our artist brush set that I'm using today. I really love this set. It is actually, I think I have 4 more. I just grabbed it from in here. I have all this stuff at home because I've been working so much from home that I don't have anything here. So I'm opening stuff from in here. But who doesn't need more paint? We've got, I think, 4 more sets of these, but they're really nice. The bristles are amazing. They hold quite a bit of paint. I like them. Okay, so I'm trying to decide if we do dark on this, do light, medium, dark, I think is what we're gonna do. So this is an all-in-one paint, and yes, I'm shaking it and not stirring it because my stir sticks are big. Do I have any right here? Usually I do, but they're, you know, your normal stir stick just over here, just a little shorter, and stirring in this seems kind of ridiculous, but we're just gonna swirl it around, mix everything up. This is always the fun part, peeling off the seal. I should have had all this done beforehand, but I got here and was like, hey, I'm gonna go live. I haven't done a live ever. All right, stick that on my cardboard up there. And mix that stuff back in along the edge. It's a little bit thicker, so mix that in and then reshake. I applied to Carrie another paint line last night. I know you all think I'm crazy. Well, yesterday afternoon actually. But I'm super duper 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 excited about it. Super excited. And if you guys know me and follow me, you'll know what brand it is. But I haven't been approved yet, so I'm not gonna like drop the news quite yet. But I am excited. So this should give us really good coverage. It's pretty dry wood. We may have to go over and just do some touch up on it, but we should get good coverage on this. And this may end up on the sides getting some transfers. I have to go see what I have open here. I don't want to open something. If I do, it'll probably be like Lover of Flowers or something because that's one of my favorites. Oh, a little stamping on this and then doing, oh, and I definitely don't have stamps here. I was going to grab them and bring them in, and then I totally spaced it. Okay, I'm going to do the back here, which is a little bit more complicated than the sides because there's all this wood here. Make sure I get plenty on there. So what has everyone been up to? Are you guys doing anything fun this weekend? I think hubby and I are going to make a Goodwill Outlet bins run in the morning. And possibly, don't y'all shoot me, get a Starbucks fall flavored drink. Oh shoot, I don't have my wipes up here. All right, I should have grabbed those before starting. This is what happens when you're like, oh, I should go live today, and you don't really put thought into it, and you just grab paint and brushes and go. So this, I can't remember if this was a thrift find this drawer or if we, I don't know if it's just been here a while or what, but it was on a shelf in the back. So And like the cheese cloche has been out for sale on the floor, as is with the natural wood, and nobody's bought it. So that's when I'm all about, let's give it an update, you know? Definitely didn't sell as is, so let's try something different. Well, and I did say I was gonna paint the inside of this one, so I think we're just gonna. I was being all nice and careful, and I'm like, wait, let's go ahead. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened there. Give me a second, I'm just messing with my camera. And I'm gonna grab those wipes. Alright. All of a sudden I look up and I was gone, and then all of a sudden my camera popped up, and I have no idea what was going on. Let me wipe my hands really quick, I got paint on them. Alright, so I was saying, I don't know if it was still recording or not, it looks like it was, that this has just been on the floor, hasn't sold as is, and that's usually a sign that we need to do something to it. Usually these cheese cloches, I do usually flip them, I don't leave them plain, but this one I thought, you know what, we haven't done it in a while. Maybe somebody wants a natural wood one or wants to flip it themselves, and it didn't sell, so that's my cue. So I pulled it off when we did our reset recently. It was on a shelf, a round, big round tiered one. If you guys watch my tour videos, and it didn't sell. So I pulled it off then, and it's been just sitting in the back room. And now that I have scheduled hours at the store again, we figured I figured it's time to start doing some flips while I'm here. I hate just sitting here doing nothing, so I've got to have something to do. I usually bring projects with me. Today is Saturday, obviously, and Saturdays we tend to be busier, but I am here early. And while the door is unlocked, it's a small town, we don't typically see people until about 9:30ish maybe. So, all right, let me get the front of this. It's all wet and I don't want to grab it because I've already done that. Oh man. Remember me saying this was really nice inside? Okay. It's okay. It's all good. I fixed it. Let's get the front of this. This will probably need 2 coats, so I will probably finish these off video because I'm going to need to do some brush rinsing, and this will get distressed. Like I said, I might end up doing transfers on the side of this one. I think so. It's going to be super cute. Ew, it's dripping. Okay. With the shape of the front, it's kind of hard to get this all smoothed. Like your brush strokes, you know how you go back over and smooth your brush strokes? A little bit hard on that front. Okay. Oh, and I found a spot I missed. It's a good thing I moved it. All right. Perfect. I am just gonna cap this and go to the next color. Man. Okay. I'm just gonna scooch this thing out of the way as soon as I fix this again. Here. All that. So this, we're just doing the front and the sides. I think this is gonna look beautiful distressed. This is not gonna get anything added to it. We are just, I'm just gonna paint this. We actually like to put like the little drawers like this under, see, if I have dressers here that have a little bit of space underneath, just kind of sliding them in, and they look really sweet like that. So this tends to be what we do with them. This needs a little bit more stirring. And yes, stirring is shaking today. And this is Bliss. I'll show you guys the color compared to the last one. It's just like a shade darker. And this is our 4-ounce size that we have. So this may have a little bit of blending in it. I'm not worried at all about it. Most of these projects today are definitely going to need 2 coats. This came from somebody dropped off a piece and it was broken and not fixable, so we salvaged what we could off of it, including this drawer, because like I said, we like to stick these underneath dressers or in just like little places where you can have cute little storage. They look great on shelves. So we always like to grab drawers. In fact, I have 2 more drawers we picked up at an estate sale, just little like almost square ones, and my tote over here of things that need flipped. So it rained a bunch yesterday, but today is looking like it's gonna be gorgeous. I'm very excited. Not that I'm doing anything but sitting in here, and usually that's not a good thing for the store because everyone's out on the lakes, but it looks beautiful out. Oh, I like this color. Yeah. Definitely, as you can tell, I'm drawn to the teals. Okay. Now, and this is when you get to see all the spots you missed. Again, it's gonna need 2 coats anyways, and I would have gotten it regardless, but definitely nice to catch it now. Monday, I have off. We're not open on Mondays, and I think I'm gonna record some DIY videos, and hubby and some of the boys that day are going to the state fair. Because of my medical stuff, I'm just not able to do it this year, and I know it. But they're all super excited. I think they're going mostly for the food, I'll be honest with you. I mean, they'll check out some other stuff too, but I think it's mostly for the food. So on the back here, I have the bottom of the drawer, like, that I'm painting as well. That's on the back. I don't know how to word this. I'll show it to you in a minute. But it's definitely absorbing the paint. So that may end up needing a couple of coats. Just that little strip. Okay, and then I'm going to go around the edges on this. I don't want to paint the inside, so we're going to start on that outside and paint inwards. And then you're not dragging any drippy paint over into that. And let's do this side. Guys, I ran out of business cards this week. Usually with our Whatnot sales, we do little thank you little packets in there. And we include a business card, some vintage looking stickers, and sometimes we include treats like we've done our keychains for Midwest Charm. We've done, I don't know, we'll stick buttons in there, or I don't know, we've done a few different things and I can't think of them off the top of my head, but we've definitely done a few different things. And I was completely out of cards when I did my shipping this week. It was kind of a bummer. So they were late getting here. So I think what I'm gonna do is, now that they're here, do up thank you packs and put them in the back in the shipping area so they're ready to go. So I think I'm gonna work on that today. Since I didn't bring projects with, actually I have projects I want to do, but then I need to bring in my stamps. And I don't know about you guys, but if you use IOD or any of the other brands and have a stash, how do you, maybe you don't, how do you bring them from one spot to another? We have ours at home, or I have ours at home in the 12 by 12 scrapbook containers.
No mail.
Okay, thank you. And that's usually what I carry them in. And maybe I'll just get a second one. I've got one here I can bring home. That was our mailman, Jamie. He is a riot. We voted for him for Mailman of the Year. He was great. He is great. Usually he's chattier than that, but maybe he saw the camera. It's like, oh crap. Alright. This is pretty much dry. I'm going to try getting a second coat on this so this piece can just be done, distressed, and actually maybe even put out today. So question, because this is always a good question, is something like this in your booth, or what would you pay for it if you were visiting a store like mine or a booth? I'm always intrigued by prices and how they're so different in the different areas. So, as most of you know, we are in the Midwest. I'm in Minnesota, right on the border of Wisconsin and Minnesota. Small community. And I've just recently started putting the flips that I do in my YouTube videos, so these will be included in that. I've recently started adding them to the website, so you can purchase these on there. And our website's www.midwestcharm.co. When I'm done with the live, I'll go in and do my links like I do on my others, my other videos. And just interested, without telling you what I'm going to charge for this, because I don't know yet. I'm not changing the hardware. I'm going to keep the hardware, so I won't have any added expense other than the paint and my time. You guys don't ever forget to include your time. It makes me sad when people don't think their time is worth anything. We all are, you know, you have your initial buy-in cost, you have your product cost. Don't forget to pay yourself. Your time is worth it. Now just the back one. Y'all, I know this is awkward. But if I put this down, I'm afraid I am not going to be able to pick it back up. And I want to be able to work on the next project. This actually is going to be good. This is it. I think this is just going to need to dry. And we'll put the hardware back. I'm going to distress it so you can see all the detail in that drawer. It'll be cute. I promise. It'll be cute. I'm going to set this off to the side here. All right. And then we're going to cap our paint up. Move that off to the side. Try to wipe up some of this. Guys, I'm covered in it already. How? I swear. Y'all watched me. Was I really that messy? Holy moly. Okay, I'm going to squish some of the paint off of this. And then go back to this lighter color. Put our second coat on this drawer. And then we'll go into that dark color. I just have cardboard on our checkout stand here. When I do projects at the store, this is what you'll see me doing. Paper or cardboard. I think I'm going to paint the inside first. This is pretty dry too, so we're good. We are good to go. Let me get these corners back here. I do think this is going to need something else though. That other drawer's got enough detail in it, and while the front's really cool on this, I'm not sure it's enough. I'm going to show it to you guys once I get it painted. You guys will have to let me know down below in the comments what you think. Okay, get the back done. Perfect. Now, shoot, get these sides. You can still really see the wood grain through it. It was definitely bare wood when I started. We have a flag out front of the store and it keeps flapping, and I can't tell if it's like shadows of people walking by, so hence why I'm looking up like that. All right, this piece, oh, I'm not gonna be able to lift this up and show it to you. I'll get you guys some good pictures though before I transform it. Let's do, I might be able to turn it. I might be able to. There we go. I found the secret. There we go. Okay. This is the front of the drawer. But I'm thinking the sides might need something on it. I have decoupage sides of the little drawers like this before, which is fun. But I'm thinking a transfer. I think it needs a transfer. Okay, guys, and then last but not least, we have, I'm gonna use Jitterbug. Did I give you guys the names of all these colors? I don't even remember. The first one was Happy Hour, this light one. The other drawer was Bliss, and now we're gonna use Jitterbug. Jitterbug is a really nice deep dark teal, a really good seller on furniture for me. And we're gonna do both the napkin rings and then just dress those back, and then the base of this cheese cloche, and then base of the cheese cloche, and then I'll probably get a transfer too. I have to go see what I have here at the store, and then maybe I'll go over and finish these pieces up on YouTube. Get a live done on both today. We're really fancy. So there are 6 of these. Let me move all these over. These are made in the Philippines. I've tried to sell these as is, and I think I'm actually gonna switch my brush to this one. I do try to sell these as is before we decide to paint them. The little napkin rings, they don't always go, guys. So, see, I still even have my price on here. We're gonna go ahead. There's greenery from one of our nests, our mossy nests. I'm gonna get down in, I love this color. This is such a good seller for us on furniture. This deep dark. Hold this up so I can get all these edges. So with these, sometimes I paint underneath, sometimes I do not. This one does have the original sticker on it, so I will probably leave that and just clean up my edges on the bottom. And how you can do that really easily is just by sanding. So that lip, you can just take a sander and sand the flat parts right up to it. And then if you want to seal that bottom with a sealer, you can do that. But it, like I said, it's a simple fix. I like to leave those original if it's really old. And this isn't really old, but it definitely has the maker sticker on there. And I'm trying to work around some wood grain there. As you guys can see, this is going to be a quick and easy flip. And then I guarantee you this will fly out of here. This may need a second coat. It is soaking in. This wood, I didn't oil it or anything. I didn't seal it. I just tried to sell it as is. I cleaned it up, and it definitely was some dry wood. So it's definitely soaking up the paint. Smoothing down all those brush strokes. Look how quick and easy that was, you guys. Let's get these done. I'm gonna try again. These have stickers on the inside that say made in the Philippines. So I'm gonna try, since I am using little artist brushes, it makes it a little bit easier to not get in there. But again, you can always take sandpaper in there and clean off those edges if you want to leave that inside the raw wood, which I'm going to try to do. If it doesn't look right, I'll go back in and peel the stickers out and paint them. But again, another really quick, easy flip. And I have 6 of these. I will, when I'm done, tie these up together. I'm thinking with this color, some cream velvet ribbon to tie the set of 6 together, and then maybe, just maybe, I'll make a little tag to go with it. I haven't decided. Got a bunch of tags at home I need to use up, and a couple different sizes, so that might look cute all tied on this. make it perfect for gift giving. And this is where my fingers are gonna get messier. I'm definitely gonna have some paint to scrub off. Okay. Just gonna go back through, check for missed spots. You guys see that? Let's see. What do we want to set these on to dry? I didn't think about that. I got it. Come on. Go, go, go. Wave my hands quick before we do another one. Alright guys, so I think what I'm going to do when I'm done with these is go over, going back and check what I have. I'm going to open the store because it's 9:30. So I'll open the store up, going back and check what I have. Transfers to use on the pieces I wanted to use transfers on. See what I have here. I know I have some back there because I just saw them yesterday when I was packing. Check what I've got and then hopefully go live over on Facebook. So if you don't follow me over on Facebook, Midwest Charm 10, and that's our business page. You get daily updates over there. Here on YouTube, we do Tuesdays and Fridays. But we may make this a Saturday morning thing. I don't know. I typically come in early on Saturdays unless hubby has it off, and then it's just on time. Okay. What is everybody working on for projects? Even if you're not a creator, DIYer, what are you working on? Are you reading a book? Are you doing something in your home? I'm interested in all the things. We did some room switching around at our house this past month, and my son put new flooring in his bedroom. Or actually, they're doing the rest of that today. And they painted. And what else? I don't know, but it's looking good. Looking really good. I'm really proud of them. Oh, come on off my fingers. There we go. Okay, 3 left, you guys, and then we're gonna head off and open the store. And I keep saying we because Katie's usually here, and she moved, for those who don't know, in with her boyfriend, and it's a 3-hour drive to his place. So she's only here at the store Wednesdays and Thursdays. So it's been a little bit of a change. She's been helping out big time with my medical issues. So she's been running the place mostly. And she's been putting off moving. And it was time. She can't keep putting things off for me. So we told her it was time. My issue is genetic, and it's not just going to go away, and we're going to be dealing with it as things pop up for the rest of my life. So it didn't make sense to us that she was putting off moving on with her life when she didn't need to be putting it off. So this is going to tip. So we're going to I have them hanging on a screwdriver and a scissor blade so that we can get these without touching these sides and ruining the paint on it. These have really cool carvings in them, so I'm gonna definitely put 2 coats on, distress these so you can see all these beautiful fun curves and make them pop out. Maybe use some wax. This does have a top coat in it, so you don't need to seal them, but I think throwing some wax in those cool little carvings on here would be neat. Alright, one left, and then you guys can watch for me over on Facebook. Again, it's Facebook. It's Midwest Charm 10 over there. I have all the same on all my socials. You will see all the same avatar. What are they called? Anyways, the same picture, the same header on all of them, so that you'll know it's me. So if you follow me here and you see my little picture pop up, when I post something, it's going to be the same one. And if you go to my YouTube page, it'll be the same one that's on my Facebook page, my Instagram page, my Pinterest, everything. It's all the same to make it easier for you guys. Okay, that is all of them. I just need to find one more place to dry one, so I'm going to see if we can get this on here. Perfect. All right. Well, if you've made it this far, thank you. I love doing this, as most of you know, and I love sharing it, and I'm going to try to make this more of a weekly thing. And head over to Facebook and see what I can find to finish these projects up. And I guess, guys, we'll see you all next week.